Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below. But I want to talk about Devin Haney versus Petrov, and that fight has been announced, I think. And that's his next opponent, Devin Haney and Petrov. Um, that fight will be on the undercard. Leslie saying it's going to be on the Paul Logan versus Cass I fight. That's going to be on the undercard, and Paul Logan and KSR are YouTubers, and they just happen to try to entertain their fans, their audience, which I didn't draw. I didn't can't pay-per-view buys or was like a million or something like that. That was really good, right? They're not professional boxers, right? But I think they are now because I think something like they kind of signed some kind of papers saying they are professional fighters. If I'm not, I could be wrong, but right now, as to I know, they still ain't professional fighters because I think you should be in there. You should have started like, saying something from the amateurs and worked your way up instead of jumping in the ring and think that, y'all boxers. That's how I look at it, right? I could be wrong. How y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? But, but anyway, but the thing about it is, Devin Haney and Petrov, and I don't know too much about Petrov. I didn't look at no videos about him. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I noticed about Petrov, well, I think he's 5'5" and a half or 5'6". He's got a 69.5-inch reach. He's from Russia, of course. He's 36 years old. He's got 41 wins and 22 knockouts, 6 losses, and 2 of them by knockout. You know what I'm saying? And of course, when you get up in age and you get over 40-something fights, of course you're gonna. I mean, you might get some losses at the same. You're gonna have some losses, whatever. And everybody can't be like Floyd Mayweather and Rocky Marciano, and 50 wins and no losses. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's a veteran fighter, of course. And those Russian fighters, they really are good fighters. And I don't know how good he is. We'll definitely see when he fight Devin Haney. I think the fight is gonna be November the 7th or the 9th, if I'm not mistaken. What do y'all guys think about this fight? Do y'all know something? I mean, by what I'm looking at, because Devin Haney is like 5'8", got a 71-inch reach, and he's 20. I think he's 20 years. He's in his 20s. You know what I'm saying? And he's an orthodox fighter, and then Petrov is an orthodox fighter too. I just by what I'm looking at right now, of course, I'm not gonna say this is gonna be an easy fight because I'm not a boxer, but this could be an easy fight for Devin Haney because he's the younger fighter, fresher fighter at the same time. He don't got no wear and tear on him, just like Petrov, of course. And he's up in age too. On top of that, and he's the shorter, and he got a shorter reach than him. So physical wise, Devin Haney's coming in with the advantage overall. Skill wise, I don't know. Like I said, Russian fighters are very skilled fighters too. On top of that, Kovalev, Devianchenko, you know what I'm saying? All them. I think Devianchenko might be Ukraine, but still at the same time, they all, because Ukraine used to be part of Russia. So I'm all lumping them. I'm all lumping them together. Maybe some Russians might disagree with me at the same time about lumping them together, but that's just me, right? But at the same time, I will say that some people might say this is an easy fight with Devin Haney, and I don't know. I don't know too much about Petrov. I can't say. I think Devin Haney might come out with the win, of course, because he's the favorite. I would think. You know what I'm saying? And then him fighting on the Paul Logan versus KSI undercard. I think the Zone are doing this for a reason, a purpose, because you know what I'm saying, they're trying to get their buys their buys up. They want people to purchase their streaming app. You know what I'm saying? And I would, for Devin Haney, I would thank them for this, because I think it might be a good move. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it would hurt him, because now he might be gathering new fans or getting in new fans, or just to come and see him, because they come to see Paul Logan and KSI fight. You know what I'm saying? So just like with I think with Tyson Fury are doing in the WWE, he's trying to gain new fans to to buy into his fights or to buy his fights or you know what I'm saying or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing wrong with it when entertaining new people who not aware of you or not just in the sport, or you might get somebody eyes and stuff like that. They might be curious, and at the same time, this is what might happen with the Devin Haney versus Petrov. You know what I'm saying? And this is not a bad thing for the Petrov either, too, at the same time. You know, me not knowing him, of course, him fighting Devin Haney, I'm gonna know him a little bit more. I'm gonna do my research on him a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? He can fight around people who's not so much into boxing, but they might be into boxing after this fight with Devin Haney versus Petrov, right? With himself, right? But at the same time, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just advertising at the same time. They are products at the same time. So why not advertise yourself? And that'd be good. And I think it's gonna be. I think that stadium might be packed because Paul Logan versus Cass did $1 million in the paper, in buys, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. It did numbers. It did a lot. It did really a lot. And that's why it's on the zone, and that's why they grabbed them up so Devin Haney can grab some of their audience, and even Petrov if he win the fight. You know what I'm saying? He not down and out. You know what I'm saying? He is a veteran, and anything can happen in boxing. But well, I know the favorite is Devin Haney. He's coming in with the favorite because skill wise, he's really good. He's got really good skills. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather Jr. Daddy taught him a couple of tricks here and there, right? And he got his father in his corner. Devin Haney, his father is in his corner, teaching him the ways of boxing too at the same time. But at the same time, I want to see. I think that Devin Haney might get past this guy, but if he do, I don't like. If this is a step up fight, it might be. You know, so it depends on if it go 12 rounds. Some people saying that this might not even go 12 rounds, and I won't be surprised if it don't go 12 rounds. And if it do, I think I might be a little bit surprised, but still, I don't know too much about Petrov. You know what I'm saying, like that. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I don't think he's just gonna walk in there and let's lay down, right? You know what I'm saying. He's still in boxing for a reason. I mean, of course, you want to get a check too on top of it. Everybody want to get checked, right? But at the same time, I would say that that I want to see if they didn't get past this guy, I want to see him fight Robert Easter or Harvey Batuner. You know, them two. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a step up fight for Devin Haney. Robert Easter, of course, he's an okay fighter. Of course, he lost against Mikey Garcia, and I thought he lost against Fortuna too. On top of that, right? And some people say he already lost against Richard Carmi. You know what I'm saying? That was a back and forth fight. But Robert Easter, he's been in the 135 pounds for a minute, and Robert Easter is about Robert Easter. You know, he's about 5'11". He's got a 70-inch reach. He's 28 years old. He's a veteran too. On top of that, he's not a prospect, right? So I want Devin Haney. His next fight he should fight Robert Easter Jr. If he get past him, if he beat him in this, if it don't go 12 rounds and Devin Haney beat him. Because I think Robert Easter definitely is going to give him his all, and because he know that Devin Haney he's a new face in the game, and he's coming up, and he's hungry too. On top of that, and Robert Easter's not going to come and lay down. I don't remember last time he did come and lay down in any fight. He made it tight. He made most of his fight tough, except for the Mikey Garcia, because Mikey Garcia knocked him down. That was it. That was all she wrote. You know what I'm saying? Robert Easter was out of that. He didn't want no part of Mikey Garcia after that. After he got knocked down by Mikey Garcia, I definitely would say that, right? But if he get past him, if Devin Haney beat Robert Easter in in good fashion, or knock him out, or this a clear cut win for him, you know what I'm saying? Because I think most people are looking for the knockout, but Devin Haney, he definitely gonna outbox. He's gonna try to outbox you first and then knock you out. He's not trying to knock you out then outbox you. He's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I want to see how he go against Robert Easter if he get past Petrov. But what do you guys think about what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Would you like if he get past Petrov? Would you like him to see a fight Robert Easter or Javier Fortuna? If I'm saying his name right, if I'm saying his name wrong, I apologize for that. But Fight those two, and could that be step up fights? This fight right here, I don't know if it's a step up fight for him or not, and some people don't know it either because they don't know Petrov like that, right? But what y'all think? Leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above Below the Belt. All right, bye.